Hello, friends and family. Apologize for the few days I haven't posted anything. It's been a busy weekend and weddings and stuff like that. So I was unable to produce these videos. They're actually quite a bit of work. It takes a lot of time out of each day to keep up the pace. So I'm doing the best I can. These are hopefully helping you and helping you realize that there's far more greater power within you than what we've been led to believe. And in this book, Think and Grow Rich, it being that it is an instruction manual to access that power you have and how to build whatever extraordinary life you're looking to have, we go and delve into this book. And today we're going to go look at a chapter called Auto-Suggestion, which is chapter 4. So if you remember, the first chapter was Thoughts Are Things. No, second chapter was on Desire. The third chapter was on faith, and now we're into the fourth chapter, which is auto-suggestion. And auto-suggestion is how you get to change your subconscious mind. Because remember, if we just switch screens here, if you remember, 95% of your life is controlled by your subconscious mind. It controls everything. And most people, if I read this paragraph here, most people believe their conscious mind is in control because those are the thoughts they hear. But that is false. Only 5% of your life is controlled by your conscious thoughts. 95% is controlled by your subconscious mind. So that's kind of a concerning thought, or it should be anyways, because what's going on in your subconscious mind? Well, in one book I'm going to show you here by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad fame, famous author. His second book is called The Cash Flow Quadrant. And we're going to delve into your subconscious mind and what it believes. And this cash flow quadrant is a perfect example of how we've been raised. The influencers around us from the moment we were born have trained us, had conditioned us, have programmed us, our education, everything, to be what? Work hard, get a good education, get a good job, and have a good life, right? Well, what's a good job? Well, that's employment, to be a good employee. That's what we've been trained to do. But that is just one step above being broke. In fact, some people are making a lot of money and they're still broke. I think I shared with you a story of a gentleman I sold a car to once in my car sales days. He was making $90,000 a month, and I sold him a Cadillac, and I couldn't get him approved because he was spending more than that on his lifestyle. So, just because you have a bunch of money doesn't mean you actually, if you have a bunch of debt that goes with it, doesn't actually mean that you have an abundant life. So it's all about conditioning your subconscious mind. And we're going to show you how to change it, because your subconscious mind has trained you to be an employee. So here, let me just switch cameras again. I'm going to do a little drawing here. Let me bring the microphone over here. Should have held the other one. But there are 4 ways that you can make money. In Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, the 4 ways are being an employee, being self-employed, which is really, people become self-employed when they get really good at a skill that they've been an employee as, and they think they can go out and start their own business. But what they're really doing is just creating their own job, and so many people, and there's a few of you I'm sure watching this video, that have your own business, and it's really not that you own a business, as the business owns you when you're self-employed. If you can't step away from your business and still continue to make money, then you are self-employed. And then on this side of the quadrant is having a business, and then being an investor. So those are the 4 ways, legal ways of making money. And we have all been conditioned to be an employee. We all believe that that's the way we must make money. And because 95% of our subconscious mind controls our life, if you try any other way of making money, it doesn't work. Because your conscious mind, let me come back to me here, halfway to the screen. Your conscious mind, being that it only controls 5% of your life, no matter what your conscious mind wants, it can never outperform what's going on in your subconscious mind, which rules 95% of your results in your life. So if they're not in harmony, if your conscious mind is not in harmony with your subconscious beliefs, then you cannot outperform your subconscious. So you may come across this great idea like the coffee business that I'm promoting. it works, it does work, but it would be foreign to you because you're not an employee. If I said I'm hiring people, it would be a different story, right? But I'm not hiring people. I'm looking for entrepreneurs and customers. And so because it doesn't fit that employee belief system that's in your subconscious mind, you reject it. And most people do. And not just my coffee business, but just in general. I mean, it's no surprise that more than 90% of the people that start a business of any kind fail. And that is because they haven't got their subconscious mind in harmony with their conscious desires. And so on this chapter now, in Think and Grow Rich, it's on autosuggestion, chapter 4. Let me just open up to it. Okay. So this is on autosuggestion, and it's the medium for influencing the subconscious mind, which is really, really a must. As you'd seen in a previous video, celebrities telling people in the audience that you have to imagine yourself already succeeding with the success that you desire as if it's already happening in order to get your subconscious mind in harmony with your conscious wants and desires. So autosuggestion is how it's addressed in this book, Think and Grow Rich. And it is the third step towards riches. Here I am. I'm showing you the book on the camera, but I don't have the camera set up. Sorry, let me go over here. So here it is. Autosuggestion, chapter 4, is the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. It's the third step. Let me come back to me. In acquiring riches. And riches doesn't have to be necessarily mean money, but money, we all have more room in our bank account for money, right? So we might as well just stick with money. But it could be anything you want that is outside of your normal upbringing, your normal conscious desires, because it's in your subconscious mind where your results come from. But I wanted to point out a particular chapter, okay? And here it is. Here is the most significant fact. The subconscious mind takes any orders given it in a spirit of absolute faith and acts upon those orders, although the orders often have to be presented over and over again through repetition. In fact, that's how your subconscious mind was created in the first place. Just think about anything you do subconsciously, like walking, for instance, right? You don't give it any thought. You did give it all your thought when you were a child around 2 years old. You got up and fell down, got up and fell down, got up and fell down, but you knew you had to do it because everybody else around you was walking. So you didn't give up on trying to learn how to do it. You made it happen. And the only way you made it happen was to be repeating it over and over and over again until your subconscious mind finally internalized it and got it. And now you don't give it any thought at all. Another example would be driving your car. Right? When you first got in behind the wheel of a car, you were nervous and unsure and not certain. Now you drive without even giving it a thought. You want to go to somewhere, I'm going to hop in the car and go. You don't give any more thought to, turning the key, using the brake pedal, gas pedal, the steering wheel. All that stuff is automated in your subconscious mind. And so if you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to reprogram your subconscious mind to have that entrepreneur mindset. And the way to do it is to reprogram it through affirmations, or in Think and Grow Rich, autosuggestion, or like the celebrities do, their affirmations that they use. You have to believe, you have to be in that state of mind of exactly what it is you want. And this all ties back to the fact that we are in a field, an infinite creative field of intelligent energy that manifests anything we want. In fact, I'm going off subject here a little bit, but I just had this thought come into my mind that, everything in nature works in harmony. The only thing that's out of harmony with nature is us. We've been given the free will to choose what we want to be in harmony with. That's the beauty of this life. Most people don't choose to be in harmony with anything. They just go through life thinking that we got to, fit into, do the best we can with what we got and fit into this world when the world will fit to us. Yeah, we all share the same props, the desks and roads and buildings and all that kind of stuff, but we get to experience whatever we want. And that experience comes through our emotions. Whatever you're most emotional about is what's going to manifest more around you. I was having a conversation with someone on the weekend, someone near and dear to me, and this person, thought it was a joke that they're manifesting the misery in their life, this particular event of whatever it was that caused them all kinds of pain and suffering. And I said, yeah, it did, but they didn't understand what I meant, and actually I didn't explain it right. That was really my fault. whatever dominant emotions are in your subconscious mind, which you have no idea what they are, that will tell this infinite field of energy around you to produce more events that create that emotion. So the events can be infinitely varied, but the emotion is what is being created. And so when you see something that terrorizes you, often, if you get to see things that are depressing often, it's probably because your subconscious mind is in a depressive state of mind. You have to start, as I say, I tell people, you make good louder in your mind, and the universe will respond by making good louder in your life. And that's all you got to do. And you got to live in that state of feeling good, being good, believing good, and that what you're passionate about in order to have it manifest around you, because that is the intention of this creative infinite field of energy we're in. It is built on intending to maintain harmony throughout the universe. We're the only ones that have the ability to choose how we want to harmonize with whatever it is we want. And so we just got to do it. And that is it. Take control of your subconscious mind by repeating over and over and over again what it is you want, feeding it to your subconscious mind as if you are already experiencing that emotion of having what it is you want. And don't give up. Just keep it going. And so that's why I'm so passionate about this coffee, because everybody drinks coffee. There is enough money in the coffee industry for everybody to live comfortably the rest of their lives. It's really easy. This is a community of people helping people. We don't need to rely on corporations. No matter what coffee company you deal with, whatever favorite brand of coffee you enjoy, they don't share their revenue with you. Live Pure, this company that makes Pure Cafe, shares 50% of their net profit with us, with the people. So we can create a community here of people helping people. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a sacred geometry, a blessings from God. And so that is it for today. I know I kind of went all over the place, but I wanted to make sure that, this affirmations and telling yourself, what it is you want as if you already have it, is not just me saying this. Think and Grow Rich, and every single person who's ever achieved great success knows this book. It's only us, employees that don't go out there to try and improve ourselves, that never discover it. And then, all the other books that are out there to help you grow yourself. It's far better to spend your time doing that. I mean, you already give up, 40 hours a week to be an employee, to make 70 grand a year or whatever it happens to be. Give an hour a week to better in your personal life, yourself, so that you can make 70 grand a month, because it is out there. People are making that kind of money. It doesn't happen instantly, but it does happen, and it comes to those who are fixated on doing it. So all the best. That's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'll get into the next chapter, which is a really exciting one. It's not on imagination yet, I don't think. Here, let me just see. Is it? Maybe it is. Anyways, the next chapter is what we're going to get into, and it is on specialized knowledge. That's what it is. Specialized knowledge is the next one, and then imagination, which is really another great chapter to read. But it's all good. Think and Grow Rich, guys. Order it. Order on Amazon. You don't need to there's no affiliate link for me or anything like that, but definitely a wealth of an abundance is awaiting you for those of you that want to go out there and just grab it. All the best. Bye for now.